All right, some big news coming in on Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari, who's proposed a 10% additional GST on diesel vehicles as pollution tax. 10% additional GST on diesel vehicles likely. 10% GST on diesel vehicles as pollution tax is what we believe. The centre's big proposal to go eco-friendly. Of course, this is with good intent. At this point, the push is for people to adopt a cleaner, greener means of transport. So diesel vehicles might just be taxed an additional 10% in an attempt to reduce pollution from diesel vehicles in the world's third largest car market. One knows that India is the third largest car market, and the number of vehicles that we have, in fact, what we know is that Nitin Gadkari, who's been pushing for biofuels like ethanol, which yet needs to be adapted widely in India. Undoubtedly, it's still not in supply immensely. In fact, ethanol with petrol, a 10% ethanol with petrol is already in use, but India is pushing for 20% biofuel along with petrol. But diesel engines, these are vehicles that will be, and likely, it's a confirmation that's yet to come, but speculation is that Nitin Gadkari has proposed an additional 10% tax on diesel engines in an attempt to reduce pollution from diesel vehicles. Diesel vehicles, we know, emanate a lot more pollution in compared to petrol. And also considering that diesel is slightly cheaper than petrol, we believe that Nitin Gadkari, in a bid to push people to adopt more greener means of transport, has proposed a 10% GST on diesel fuel. Let me quickly cut across to Chetan Bhutani, who's an associate editor of Business Today TV. Chetan, please give us an understanding on how soon will this 10% tax be imposed on diesel vehicles. It's big news. It's going to be affecting the common man and might just push them into taking public transport maybe. But yet, looking at the number of vehicles that ply on Indian roads, doesn't seem like anything is a deterrent.
Well, absolutely, Nabila. You correctly pointed out that consumers might have to shell out more money. In fact, we are reporting live from the 63rd convention of the Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturers, where Road Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari was the chief guest, and he mentioned in his speech that he has written to the Finance Minister in order to increase taxes on diesel fuel by 10%, which could probably affect the passenger vehicle segment, the commercial vehicle segment, the diesel generators. The finer details are yet to emerge, but yes, the diesel, in fact, tax is clearly about 50%. We in fact paid 50% tax on diesel. So now, if we increase by 10%, 60% tax on diesel vehicles would be placed, which will definitely be passed on to the consumers. The finer details are yet to emerge, but it's very clear that the government wants to push further on the commercial, on the petrol-run vehicles, and of course on the electric vehicles. The diesel vehicles is, of course, the government feels is a more polluting fuel. That is why the government wants to discourage to the consumers in order to have a much more cleaner environment. Because remember, the states like Delhi, Punjab usually face a lot of issues when it comes to the pollution. In fact, Nitin Gadkari has also said at many times at the various forums.
All right, stay with us. I'm going to cut across to Nitin Gadkari, who has spoken on this, proposing a 10% tax on diesel vehicles.
2014 के बाद जो 52% डीजल की गाड़ियां थी वो 18% पे आई है। अब जैसे ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री बढ़ रही है, डीजल की गाड़ियां नहीं बढ़नी चाहिए। आप ही आपके लेवल पर निर्णय करिए ताकि डीजल कम से कम हो, और अगर नहीं हुआ तो फिर मैं सरकार को, वित्त मंत्री को ये रिकमेंड करूंगा कि डीजल ज्यादा पोल्यूशन कर रहा है, इसके ऊपर 10% टैक्स एडिशनल लगाना चाहिए। मैंने बोला डीजल यूज करने वाले व्हीकल के ऊपर अगर जल्दी आप अल्टरनेटिव नहीं लाएंगे, इसको कम नहीं करेंगे, तो हम अपने तरफ से पेट्रोलियम में हमारे वित्त मंत्री जी को अनुरोध करेंगे कि डीजल को डिस्करेज करने के लिए उसके ऊपर एडिशनल पोल्यूशन टैक्स लगाएं। आज शाम को 5:30 बजे वित्त मंत्री मेरे घर पर एक मीटिंग के लिए आने वाली है, और मैं उनको रिक्वेस्ट करने वाला हूं कि आने वाले समय में डीजल से जो भी इंजन चलाते हैं उसके ऊपर एडिशनल 10% GST लगाओ, ताकि जल्दी इसका ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन होगा। नहीं तो लोग जल्दी सुनने के मूड में नहीं है।